Enactus NUI Galway, over 40 members strong.
With students from across all disciplines working together on 4 projects. Combined, that's over 5,000 volunteer hours.
Impacting the lives of over 46 people in our community, helping to achieve the United Nations Sustainable Development Goals.
At Enactus NUI Galway, we strongly believe in our message of educate, enable, empower. Through education, we enable people to empower others.
We have applied this ethos throughout all our projects over the past 2 years and have seen real and lasting impacts.
This year at Enactus NUI Galway, we recognised an opportunity in the Enactus Ireland community. We successfully grew a project from one university to another. This, the first scaling of its kind in Ireland, will hopefully set precedent, encouraging other teams to do the same. We successfully grew HeadstARTS from DCU, and we'd like to take this opportunity to thank our friends at DCU.
HeadstARTS enables and empowers people with intellectual disabilities through drama, art, and dance. Working with Ability West, we have provided the opportunity for personal and social development in their day-to-day lives. Our project leader Leanne and her team held weekly sessions throughout semester 2, and we cannot wait to continue this over 2 semesters next year.
All of the Enactus NUI Galway projects follow the same 6-phase approach. Step 1 was to build our team. We engaged students from across all colleges of NUI Galway. This is a critical first step.
Step 2 is needs assessment. As a team, we gather insights to identify and assess need in our community.
Step 3 is concept development and feasibility. We develop ideas based on our needs assessment.
Step 4 is securing community partners. Project leaders revisit potential community partners with project ideas.
Step 5, all change requires action. This is where we employ entrepreneurial action.
Step 6, evaluation. We evaluate all our projects and establish a plan for progress.
Here is just one example of an evaluation that we carried out. Last year, the speech and language therapy students of Enactus at NUI Galway created the Communication Awareness Programme, CAP. A communication impairment affects a person's ability to communicate in their everyday life. Research has shown that a negative communication experience can lead to isolation, loneliness, and in some cases, depression. Through training catering staff, CAP promotes participation for those with communication impairments in their local community.
We partnered with the HSE and CRE, initially targeting NUI Galway to create a communication-friendly campus. At the end of last year, a 6-week evaluation program was carried out with the support of our key partners to improve our training. This year, the project now embarks on a new journey to make CAP economically sustainable by charging a fee for training. We also plan to make Galway a communication-friendly city by 2017. This is just one example of how we aim to continuously improve our projects through evaluation.
We also conducted an evaluation of our project, the Wallflower Initiative. Initially launched in December 2014, the Wallflower Initiative facilitated vertical gardening sessions with the patients of the Child and Adolescent Mental Health Services Unit, or CAMS, both on campus at NUI Galway and at their unit in Merlin Park Hospital. CAMS provides care to young adolescents with severe emotional, behavioural and mental health issues.
After the pilot phase, we evaluated every aspect of this project. Social interaction and therapeutic gardening were the key components of this project. These developed social skills. But despite the proven social benefit, a more economically sustainable model for the Wallflower Initiative was necessary. With this in mind, we developed a new business model for this project. But before I tell you more about this, our evaluation indicated that the teenagers in the care of CAMS would not be suitable for a new employment programme. Therefore, a new project was required with CAMS.
This new project, CARA, allowed us to continue to help the CAMS teenagers. We wanted to build upon the strong relationship which we had built over the last year. Our evaluation highlighted that it was essential that social interaction be at the core of any future projects with CAMS. With this in mind, we reinvented the project to help the CAMS teenagers through the medium of therapeutic art and craft sessions.
The most important aspect of this project came in the form of social interaction between our 18 volunteers and the 12 kids from CAMS. By being mindful of our core principles, promoting inclusion and engagement, we've been able to help some of the most vulnerable children in society. Next year will be our 3rd consecutive year working with CAMS.
2016 brought with it a new Wallflower project. The Wallflower Initiative reaffirmed its core principles of promoting the importance of urban agriculture through vertical gardening. The project had to become economically sustainable by building on last year's successes and also by developing a range of sustainable products. The project also recognized the power of initiative to create positive and progressive social change. Once again, we implemented our 6-phase approach, in which we first focused on building our teams, then conducting a needs assessment in our community. We wanted to partner with a group who we felt could benefit from skills development, such as sourcing, manufacturing, and selling sustainable products.
In November 2015, we could not ignore the pressing fact that homelessness was at crisis levels. Figures from the Galway Slimming community show that there are still 127 homeless people living in emergency accommodation in Galway. These 127 include families having had their lives turned upside down because they have no place to call home. The Department of the Environment has put homelessness at a record high of 5,963, with 1,994 children homeless in Ireland as of 2016. Our team found these statistics shocking and upsetting, and we decided we had to take action.
With this in mind, we reached out to both of Galway's homelessness support services, the Galway Slimming community and Cope Galway. After discussing our idea and obtaining feedback, we are delighted to secure 2 strong partnerships. People who experience homelessness face many problems, beyond the most immediate issue of access to safe and suitable housing, such as access to employment. The Wallflower initiative aims to empower these people by facilitating training and employment in the areas of designing, manufacturing, and selling or environmentally sustainable product. The Wallflower initiative aims to benefit these community partners, but as well those who buy our product.
This project also addresses concerns relating to the issue of food security. The world needs to produce around 50% more food to feed 9 billion people by the year 2050, but climate change could cut crop yields by 25%. At the core of the Wallflower initiative is a belief that urban agriculture must play a pivotal role in securing food sustainability. Why? Because it is estimated that by 2050, 70% of the world's population will live in an urban area. The aim of the Wallflower initiative is to reconnect urban dwellers with the forgotten skill of growing their own food, so that everyone can contribute to tackling this problem together.
There are others who share our beliefs, including best-selling author Darina Allen, and here's what she had to say. I want to call the book I'm writing, For God's Sake, Grow Some of Your Own Food. If we don't start soon, these essential skills will be forgotten and lost forever. Well done to the students at NUI Galway for recognising this and doing something about it. So here's our solution. Our team at the Wallflower Initiative have developed a set of core values based on the United Nations Sustainable Development Goals, which you can see highlighted above. These goals help to guide each of our projects, enabling us to contribute to a more sustainable future. Based on these goals, our needs assessment, and the results of our evaluation, I'd like to present to you our new product, the Wallflower Pocket. Last year, our product, the Wallflower Kit, did not utilise space as efficiently as possible, a key requirement for any vertical garden.
Due to the size and scale of the Wallflower initiative, our evaluation indicated that we needed to innovate our business structure. This led to the creation of 4 distinct teams working together under the guidance of our project leader. These teams are product manufacturing, marketing and sales, training and volunteers, research and impact. Our solution is an easily transported, easily assembled, and easily maintained product. The product can hang individually or as a group to cover the face of a wall. The pocket is designed for urban dwellers with little or no ground space, who may have access to a walled area or balcony.
We decided to invest in a material that was both long-lasting and durable. The material is called a single-ply felt membrane and is commonly used in green roofs. The material itself is chemically inert, containing no plasticizers or pollutants that could affect plant growth. The material is environmentally friendly, completely recyclable, and long-lasting, providing for a very durable product. The product is very easily assembled. The polyfin nature of the single-ply membrane allows for the hot air welding of joints. This simply involves running the hot air welder over the joint and pressuring the joint together using a roller to provide for a waterproof seal. Brass eyelets are then inserted in the top of the pocket to allow the pocket to be affixed to the wall.
To add further value to our product, a set of detailed instructions and a variety in seeds are included. This enables a beginner gardener or an experienced gardener to set up their own vertical garden. The Wallflower Initiative aims to enable the Wallflower initiative also includes a story to show the customers how they are making a difference.
But how do we engage the community partner? We have completed 2 separate training programs with the clients of the Simon community and Cope Galway separately over an 8-week period. The training and upskilling program teaches the project participants how to manufacture, assemble and maintain the Wallflower pocket.
The participants are trained in how to cut the material, use the hot air welder and operate the eyelet clamp. Following this, Wallflower pockets were planted both on campus and at one of the Simon community houses. This gave the participants an opportunity to see a key goal of the initiative, an easily assembled vertical garden, while also developing a new diverse skill set.
This year, for the Wallflower initiative, financial sustainability is key. Units retail at €15 individually or at €40 for a set of 3. All Wallflower pockets come with a set of instructions as well as herb or summer flower seeds. The material cost per unit is $4.50. This includes the material and the eyelets. The cost of labour is an additional €2 per unit. The total cost of manufacturing the product is therefore $6.50, providing for a markup of 130% if sold individually, or 96% if sold in a set of 3. During our initial sales day at the Green Door Market in Dublin, we sold out. The revenue generated from these sales has been reinvested.
During our initial sales day, we sold 21 units of our product, providing for revenue in excess of €300. Going forward, we envision a growth in sales and profit that will provide for additional upskilling programs as well as an expansion to our production line, allowing for further employment or sheltered employment opportunities for our project beneficiaries. Based on the sale of 84 units per month for the remainder of year 1, we envision a net profit of €4,814. This money will be reinvested to purchase additional equipment and material. If sales remain constant at 84 units per month for the remainder for year 2, we envision a net profit of €8,473.
Also, this project has had a profound social impact. The Wallflower initiative has educated, enabled and empowered 14 members of Galway's homeless community. Due to the nature of homelessness and to respect the privacy of those who we have worked with, we now have the CEO of Galway Simon to give a testimony on their behalf.
I'm Bill Griffin and I'm the CEO of Galway Simon Community. The benefits of the Wallflower initiative through the testimony of the people that took part in it was that it gave them a chance to engage, first of all, in something that they were interested in. Secondly, to engage with people that they wouldn't normally meet. It also gave them that feeling of self-worth in terms of something that, at the end of it that they could be proud of. It focused not on people's disabilities, if you like, or on their deficits, but actually focused on people's abilities and interests. You can provide someone with a home for 7 days. If there's nothing meaningful going on in that person's life for 7 days, it can lead to all sorts of difficulties and maybe a return to homeless services.
Bill has shown that our project has meaningfully motivated and engaged some of the Galway Simon community clients. And we look forward to further developing this strong partnership going forward.
Further to the impact of the members of the homeless community, we have also had an impact on our consumers. We have enabled those who have bought our product to have their own vertical garden, and we will now hear from Laura, our on-campus gardener, who will discuss the product further.
My name is Laura O'Connor and I work as a gardener at NUI Galway. I've seen vertical gardening in use in New Delhi in India, and it just gives us a lot more scope for producing our own food in a time when we're all aware of climate change. I think the Wallflower pocket is a great product. I think it's versatile, easy for people to use, and I think it'll introduce beginner gardeners who may not have a lot of confidence. I think it makes it manageable for them to get a start and get involved, and then the passion will take over. I think it's a great idea. It's win-win all around.
From these testimonials, it is clear to see that the Wallflower initiative has a strong social and environmental impact.
It has also been proven that people who move to greener spaces experience significant and long-lasting improvements in mental health. Vertical gardens can play a pivotal role in creating these spaces. In essence, green cities are happy cities.
So where to next for the Wallflower initiative to further grow these impacts? The sustainability of the Wallflower initiative is important to us, and we are continuously striving to better ourselves. We have developed a set of progressive future plans which we will be implementing over the summer and into the following academic year.
Firstly, the Wallflower initiative will continue to grow during summer 2016. Our dedicated team plan to implement a comprehensive development programme in the areas of sales, materials, product enhancement, as well as conducting regular manufacturing sessions. We plan to continue to sell our product at the Green Door Market in Dublin, as well as securing other retail space. We also hope to sell our product on the GIY or Grow It Yourself online website. All the funds generated will be reinvested in the programme and will provide further sheltered employment opportunities for our project beneficiaries.
As well as ensuring the future success of all our projects, we have plans put in place to ensure the sustainability of our team. Over the coming summer months, we have a number of designated team members to continue work on all of our projects. Our newly elected committee will be mentored by our existing team in order to commence effectively this September.
Overall, we are very excited about the future of Enactus NUI Galway and its ability to make a positive change in the lives of others. Our team members have impacted the lives of over 100 people in our community. Together with our partners, the Simon community, Cope Galway, Ability West, CRE, the HSE and CAMS, we are striving to achieve the United Nations Sustainable Development Goals and create a better future for all.
Our team has supported innovative ideas through securing community partnerships, project implementation, and evaluating our successes and failures. Our team does this to take our projects to the next level, to increase our impacts, and ultimately to change lives. Our projects, the Wallflower Initiative, CARA, HeadstARTS and CAP, powered by our leaders and our volunteers, make us
Enactus NUI Galway.
We will now begin the question and answer period. Only judges may ask questions.
With so many different projects on the go, how do you ensure that the right amount of attention is being given to each of the projects so that what each of the projects is progressing at the right level?
So this year we established a steering committee. So every Friday a select few met and then we discussed the progress of each project and determined which projects would need more work and where we would focus most of our attention on. So kind of come March we decided which one we'd focus the majority of our attention on for the presentation, and therefore that got more attention in the last months. But our projects have been running since January and we've been working consistently on all of them.
You say you plan to sell 84 units of the Wallflower Pocket a month. How many are you selling at the moment? And how many members of the homeless community have you impacted on to date?
Perfect. So I suppose our initial sales outing, we sold 21 units. So based on, I suppose, the academic calendar restricted and when we could actually conduct sales sessions. So that was our first one. We sold 21 in one day. So we envisioned if we could replicate that at 4 Saturday markets in a month, that's how we would hit our target of 84 units per month. So again, it was based on our initial sales outing where we gathered customer feedback and, set realistic targets for what we could sell. And then in terms of how many homeless people have we directly impacted as part of our programme, there have been 14 homeless people directly impacted as part of our training programme. And we hope to keep those involved and incorporate more as we go forward into the next comprehensive development phase of the project.
How much did you pay the people who were involved in making the Wallflower units?
So that's actually what we're hoping to work on over the next month. So we met with our stakeholder committee, so our board of advisors who consist of members of Simon Community Cope and also our faculty advisors. And we came up with the term sheltered employment, which is agreed by everyone. So then Simon Community and Cope have now gone back to their respective committees or back to their own departments to see how we can legally pay members of the homeless community without impacting on their I suppose some of their welfare payments. But basically, we have the money we have from the sale of the product, and what we really want to, I suppose, provide a financial incentive to them. So as soon as we've worked out the framework of how we can legally do it, the money will be discharged. Yeah.
Yeah. You mentioned that at the moment you've only got one outlet for selling your pockets. What other outlets are you looking at in terms of going forward?
Yeah. So at the moment we're only selling in Dublin, in the Green Door Market here in Dublin. What we're looking at the moment is the reason we chose Dublin to start off with. There was 2 reasons really. So Dublin being a much bigger city with much more scope for vertical gardening, it made it more of an obvious choice than Galway. Also, the Green Door Market is actually Ben's parents' market, so we were able to get the space. We got free space. So when you're given something that useful for free, you're not going to turn it down.
Yeah.
So then for expansion, what we're hoping to do is we're hoping to move into, there's a Galway City Market that takes place every Sunday. We'd like to get a stall in there that's geared towards homegrown vegetables and stuff like that. So we're trying to get in there. We've also been in contact with Grow It Yourself, which are a social enterprise who encourage people to grow their own food. They're finishing off the final stages of their website where they'll be selling products online, and we're at the process of negotiating to sell online with them.
Yeah, I was very interested in the communication awareness program, the CAP, CMS. I was a little confused at how you moved from CMHS to CAP. Could you explain that? There was a time in the presentation when you said CAP has come out of CMHS, and I just didn't get the link.
So CAMHS is CAM, so that's the Child and Adolescent Mental Health Services Unit. They initially worked with the Wallflower, and then now we've set up a brand new project based around them, which is about social interaction through therapeutic art. CAP is a completely separate project run by our speech and language therapy students in Enactus, which aims to promote an inclusive communication environment for those who have communication impairments.
Because I saw the visual in the cafe of the person pointing. Could you expand on that a little as to what you plan to do on CAP?
Yes, so CAP conducted a massive evaluation last year. So basically what CAP provides is training to catering staff. And in these sessions, when they provide the training, it's very visual. We have loads of video content which we use to prompt and to, I suppose, bring to life situations that catering staff will encounter. But the unique dimension for our CAP program is that we actually bring people with communication impairments into the training program. And they come in and they relay their first-hand experiences. And what?